Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Keelan and today I wanted to make another video with 10 more things to do instead of spending money. I just wanted to come up with some low cost things to do, especially like spring and Easter themed, since that's the season that we're in at the minute, and I think it's really easy to come up with them. And there's something about springtime that just inspires you because the weather's improving and the days are getting longer and everything's coming alive in nature again, and I just feel like it's like a time of opportunity and it makes me want to get out and explore and do fun things. So number one is to have an Easter egg hunt, and this doesn't have to be only if you have kids. It could be with a group of friends or your family, or you could even just do one for yourself, because the thing that I find is when I hide Easter eggs from my kids, I immediately forget where I've put them, and there's so many of them that like you can't keep track. So you could even hide them for yourself. You'll probably forget where they've all been put, and then you can go and find them. I like to do little treasure hunts with clues and things like that too. It's really fun, and you can just like make your own decorations for Easter and make it look like a little basically like you can turn your house or garden into like an Easter hunt that you would pay a lot of money for elsewhere, but it's just in your own home. Number two is to go for a springtime bike ride, because I think the weather in spring makes you want to get outside more, and we're really lucky that we're right beside the Greenway, which is like a pathway that goes like miles and you can cycle on it. And I actually don't have my own bike, but I have hired bikes before, and there are those like Belfast bikes here too where you can just pay to borrow the bike and then drop it off at a drop-off point when you're done. And I think it just feels nice to get out in the air and feel the breeze on your face. And yeah, I just think springtime bike rides are a really nice activity to do. Number three is to do some rock painting, because this can be like an activity that takes up a whole day, because you can go out, collect rocks, and then you can paint them and you can design them. You can use like those acrylic pens if you like. You can varnish them if you want to give them a shiny finish, and you can put little messages on them. You can hide them around the place for people to find. Like you can make a like rock garden outside that kind of, it's really decorative because it's colorful and has all of your artwork, and it's just something you can constantly add to as well. Number four is to spring clean your house, and I think that there is something nice about spring cleaning in spring. Like I think it's because I find like the sunlight and the brightness of the light, it sort of illuminates everything and it makes it more visible what you haven't attended to. And I am not good about things like remembering to dust, and I was doing like the cobwebs the other day, and there was something really satisfying about like finding them and getting rid of them and just like moving the energy kind of, and just making your home look brighter. And I think it's a good time to do all of the little jobs that you put off but that suddenly become visible to you. Number five is to go for a picnic in the park, and it just feels like it's a good time to go because the weather's improving and you can bring a raincoat, because I know it's always kind of unpredictable at this time, but it just, the brightness makes me want to go outside, and I like coming up with like recipes for picnic food, and there are so many you can find online that are really easy to throw together. And yeah, I just think like there's something special about going for a picnic and making it into something that's almost like different courses, and it's just a nice slow way to spend a day. Number six is to go to an outdoor cafe and just treat yourself to a drink and sit outside and just appreciate being out in the fresh air. I love writing and reading outside and just like people watching, and it's always interesting if you find a cafe that has seating on a street, because so much is happening around you that you normally don't even notice. But sort of taking the time to just sit there and observe, it just like, there's so much inspiration to be found like around you. And if you don't want to spend the money to go to a cafe and buy a coffee, you can always create something similar at home, like make your own outdoor cafe. Find a little area in your garden to sit in, and if you already have furniture in your garden or a chair somewhere to sit on, you can always move its location just to like make things feel different and new. Number seven is to go out and look for some baby animals. There's quite a lot of fields not far from us, and we saw like a baby horse last year that was so cute, and we passed it like every day and it always cheered us up. There's been times where I've gone exploring with the kids and we have come across like little hidden away farms with like lambs, and it's just, there's something nice about seeing all the baby animals in the fields. It just makes you feel like everything is beginning afresh. And yeah, it's actually really easy to do that, and you can just go for a drive in the countryside and see what you can spot as well. Number 8 is to try pickleball. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video before, but I really want to try it, and I keep going to try and book it at our like local leisure centre, but it always has one space. I don't know if that is one space per group or per person, because if 3 or 4 of us were going, I don't know if there's room for all of us, but I think it sounds like a fun game. I'd like to try it, and it's something a bit different to tennis and badminton. Number 9 is to fly a kite, and you can buy a kite cheaply or even make your own. And I just think there's something kind of nostalgic about it, and I would love to do that with my kids on like a windy kind of springtime day. And there's something nice as well about taking it to the beach and having all of that space to just run about, and I just think it would be a really satisfying thing to do. And finally, number 10 is to look for some 4-leaf clovers, because I thought of this actually because of St. Patrick's Day. Whenever we were in town on St. Patrick's Day, I saw people wearing like actual 4-leaf clovers that they'd collected, and there's so many of them outside now, and they actually are really pretty. And I think that you can kind of, I was thinking about yesterday how you can get into weeding a lot, where you're weeding out all of the kind of like vegetation in your garden and everything that you can label a weed, but some of them are actually really pretty. And I noticed this on the Greenway too, that it's basically comprised entirely of weeds, but it looks really pretty, and I love the greenery. So yeah, it's just another little springtime activity to do. I hope that these ideas give you some inspiration for some things to do in springtime without spending a lot of money. And yeah, I hope that you have a great week, and thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will make another video soon. Bye!